The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily represent those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting group. Get involved with Access Fort Wayne and make your own television programming. Call 421-1250 to find out more.
Hey, Wesley, Brent, and JJ. Since it's summer, we're going to be making lemonade. But let's hear some facts about lemonade.
August 20th is National Lemonade Day.
4-year-old Alex Scott started the nonprofit Alex Lemonade Stand in 2000 after learning she had cancer and she sought to find a cure. She lived only 4 more years and in that short time raised more than $1 million for cancer research. That organization today has since raised more than $25 million nationwide for children's cancer research.
Lemonade is a lemon-based flavored drink in different parts of the world. The name is different, means in North America, lemonade is usually made from lemon juice, water, sugar, and cider. And it's often homemade.
Hey, Wesley, and Brent, and JJ, let's make some lemonade and tell us how you do it.
Okay, first, did a picture. On this show, we are doing 2 torts. This is right here. And what we're doing today is we're not making homemade, we just missing the incense stuff. We are going to do one tap full of the powder. We are going up to that line.
And sugar's already added, right?
Yes. And don't.
Yep. There
Then
it goes in.
we pour it in. They say also to have ice, but we got, this is actually ice cold water. Then we are using something else, but it's better to use a spoon. And also, if you are doing it for the public, it's dirt to wear gloves. Are you wearing it for me? Sharing with the public?
Mm-hmm. Don't want to spread germs, do we, Wesley?
No.
Have to do another hospital show if we do.
Oh. We always doing something. And I can smell it. It smells
good. All I smell is sugar.
And make sure you tap the lemonade after you finish doing it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Then hand out the tubs.
Hold on to your cup.
Hold on to your cup and pour it out. And stay tuned for more.
It's a hot.
Hey, Wesley, we have a very special guest with us today. It is Curtis Smith, who is the Community Outreach Director for Parkview Health. There's a lot going on at Parkview Health lately. Wesley and Curtis, can you tell us what's all going on?
Wesley?
Well,
That's your cue. That's your cue.
I've been noticing there's been a lot going on.
There is a lot going on, no doubt.
Can you tell us some of the stuff he got going on in network lately?
Yeah, two of the big things going on. We've got our brand new Parkview Cancer Institute. It is opening to the public June 5th. Boy, it's a fabulous facility. A lot of great stuff going on there. All kinds of cancer care coming under one roof, where the patient is really the focus of it. And we're trying to do it in a different way so that it's less about the provider, less about the health system, more about the patient and their family and those people going through the journey of having cancer. The second big opening we have is later this month, June 27th. Our brand new Parkview Wabash Hospital is being dedicated and opening at the end of June, and that's going to be a tremendous upgrade of facilities to Wabash. They're going to have OB there for the first time, giving childbirth possibilities to those in Wabash. So it's going to be an exciting time, and we're really looking forward to all the great things going on at Parkview, not only with new buildings, but with the current staff, the current programs we have, and trying to make those better and serve our community as well as we can.
And I also heard you guys started extending the new the PRMC campus away.
Yeah, we announced that probably 2 weeks ago, maybe, something like that, a week or two ago. Yep, we've got another expansion that we've announced. Now that we have these buildings close to opening, time to announce another expansion. And PRMC is going to get a lot more beds. I think the number is 72. And so that's going to be good. We're running at 100% capacity just about every day. And so we don't have enough room to get all the people in that need Parkview care. And so we're trying to address that problem as best we can. I think ground could be broken as early as fourth quarter this year, but it'll take a couple years, but we'll have a good expansion of PRMC and a lot more services, a lot more room for people there.
And also, I got to say this about Wendinia. They got a lot of stuff over there going on.
Yeah.
It's like today, me and my mom was over there this morning. And we went down to this up and eat. Then we came back. They telling us we had to use a completely different out there because they just brought stuff on.
It's crazy because I was, like I said, I was there last Monday to be exact, because I was having some problems, health problems. And last time I was at Parkview was when my son JJ was born. So it's like I got so lost because I was so used to when you go to Parkview, there's like there, and then the emergency room was like, I needed a GPS to find out where I was going inside. See, that's what they need for hospital suggestion. Just a suggestion.
A hospital GPS.
A hospital GPS, so you know exactly where you're going.
Not a bad idea.
Especially if you have health issues. I mean, for instance, I was having, like I said, heart problems, and then again, I was going to the emergency room. I ended up somewhere else. I was in a birthing center. I'm like, my heart is not giving birth over here. So it's like, so yeah, like I said, just like you said, being in that hospital from back then. He was born in 08, or yeah, no, 07. Sorry, 07, and I went in there recently. It's like, so like you said, with everything happening, it's like. But yeah, GPS for hospital for
it's not a bad idea. We have enough change that you could probably justify that over the year. Because if you're not there all the time, it is hard to keep up, and things do change a lot. Certainly over 11 years.
Yeah, so it's like, there you go. You heard it first on Wesley TV. Jeff Landis saw this idea. A GPS, no matter which hospital you go to, a GPS so you know exactly where you're going. I'm sorry. I mean, it just makes sense because, again, like you said, it's been 11 years for me. I didn't know where I was going. I could have went down to the cafeteria to try to look for some help. But again, like I said, they'll give you directions, but sometimes the directions take you, it's a hospital maze pretty much.
Hey, Curtis.
Yes, Mr.
Most
Son.
of us are carrying smartphones now.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about My Chart and how that works?
Yeah, you know, My Chart has been a really wonderful piece of innovation for us because, as Mr. Son mentioned, everybody uses technology these days. I think we all have our phones. Wesley's got his phone. I got my phone right here.
Mine's in my fanny pack. Yes, I'm going retro.
Got it up right there.
So everybody uses phones these days, and we want to make healthcare as easy and accessible as possible so you can keep up with everything, literally every step of your health journey right there on my chart. So it's a wonderful resource. It's a wonderful tool. And if you've not signed up for Parkview My Chart, I strongly recommend doing that. It is it's very easy. It's as easy and fast and accessible and as comprehensive as any app you're going to find.
Oh, so it's an app. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
And you have apps.
So you can do it as an app, or you can do it as online as well. You got it up, Wesley?
Or it's gave me some tenacity.
I noticed they gave me like that too. I was looking at what they said, my chart, and like I said, I'm so used to, like I said, I don't go to hospitals unless I really, really need to.
Yeah.
If something's cut off or something like that, and then I seen a my chart thing, I'm like, what's this? So like I said,
Yeah.
I'm still, my mentality is still old school with the medical facility because
Right.
I don't go.
Right.
I don't go when I necessarily need to go.
Well, it's good that you're not there all the time.
Yeah.
The problem is it's hard to keep up when you're not there all the time. So yeah, things change a lot, not only in terms of buildings, but in terms of technology as well.
That's true. Now, I want to bring something up that I was talking to Curtis about. I know this is non-Parkview, but you know we've both got the TV experience. And
Right.
The whammies. Oh my God, I know I've complained. I've complained about the whammies, this and that, but Rich was right. Or Doug, not Rich. I'm thinking of Rich Reynolds. We know Rich is. But anyways, I'm not trying to plug his name. But Doug Driscoll, he did What's Up Whammies, and I've been nominated several times. But 2005. You won. I mean, you've won more awards besides just that, but looking on my timeline, I'm like, wow, this is kind of weird. Curtis Smith is going to be on Wesley's show. And I was always determined to win that award because I want to be the first ever guy that's non-network
Right.
to win. And I was always determined. And I find it now that you're a guest on Wesley's show when I'm a co-host. I just thought I'd bring that up. I'm like, this is convenient. Like the thing with Kevin Ferguson. Like going night shift, I was gonna try to be on the show, and I want to run against it. So I'm like, this is convenient how stuff shows up in your timeline. So I just thought I'd bring that up to you
Yeah.
too. It's a small world on that stuff.
It is a small world. I liked the whammies were so much fun. Those were always good celebrations, and yeah, I won a few of those, and was very honored to always be singled out by the viewers for that.
Actually, yeah, you were the very last winner of it because
Yeah.
the last time it was like 2005 was the last one that they had.
15 maybe.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
05. I'm sorry. I get everything mixed up with my days
Yep.
and stuff like that. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up on your show. I just, like I said, I find it convenient how things show up on your timeline, especially when you go to the day of.
Right.
It's like, so I thought I'd bring that up. But
Yeah.
Hey, Curtis, there's some improvements being going on at the Huntington Hospital. Can
Yep.
you tell us about those improvements?
Yeah, good expansion there. We're again just trying to use all of our resources as best we can to make access to doctors, access to medical care as easy and as readily available as it can be. And so while we have big new buildings going up in Allen County and Wabash, we do, I hate to call them smaller projects, but projects that aren't quite as big as brand new hospitals going on in other places. And Huntington is one of those places. I think we're going to be able to get a lot of people into the hospital now that previously weren't able to. And I think we're going to get a lot of people the kind of care that they haven't had access to as well. So exciting times in Huntington, and I think that one's actually down the road a bit. So a lot of progress has already been made there.
is there any more new big projects coming on, or is there?
Just the expansion of PRMC, that's going to be by far our biggest project here for the next couple of years. That will end up being an investment of millions of dollars. And, 72 beds is a lot. That's when you have not only the beds and the rooms and all it takes to do that, but the infrastructure that's needed to support that kind of growth. It's going to be quite an expansion.
Oh, and how long have you been doing this? Because I know you left 21 for.
I left 21 at the end of April in 16. So it's been just over 2 years now. And it's one of those things, time is funny. On one hand, I think, wow, I can't believe it's already been 2 years. I've been out of TV for 2 years and at Parkview for 2 years. On the other hand, I feels like, boy, that the TV days feel like they were 10 years ago. So it's funny how time works like that. It seems like it's moving fast sometimes and like it's moving slow other times. But yeah, just over 2 years at Parkview, and it's been an amazing journey. I absolutely love Parkview. Not only is the leadership smart and strategic and doing the very best they can for patients. But they care about people. They care about our community. They are good people in senior leadership at Parkview. And so they're the kind of people you want to work for. They're the kind of people that make you go out and try to do your very best for our community, because that's what they're doing.
Kind of like the family atmosphere.
Very much a family atmosphere at Parkview.
Like
Very
one thing
much.
I noticed too, I'm not trying to be disgusting or anything like that, but I had my colonoscopy done, like, I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. I found out I had colitis. And then I was taking a bus home, and then they say, no, like, well, we can get you a cab. I was like, well, how much will it cost? And they just said that they'll do it for free. I'm like, wait, what? Because you're going to be loopy and stuff like that. But
Right.
it just that just shows that's how much they care for their patients by offering a ride. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, not,
Yeah, and it's genuine too. It's that's what I love about it. It's not just doing it for business purposes. We are an organization. We're a not-for-profit hospital. We're the community's hospital. The money that Parkview makes doesn't get shipped out to another state. It stays right here. We invest back into the health of our community. And so not only all of our leaders, but all of our doctors and nurses and all of our providers through Parkview Physicans Group and all of our employees and coworkers, they all care about people. And so they do their very best to make people feel as good as they can in tough circumstances. We deal with a lot of people who are going through tough times, and so it can be tricky.
And that's rare because, like I said, most hospitals are money hungry, and they're like, well, okay, we can't do this for you, but you're limited, because sometimes people are limited. Some people have insurance, some of them don't. But like I said, I noticed that about Parkview is that they take really good care of you, and that's good, because like I said, most hospitals are about that mighty dollar. If you don't got it, then
Yeah.
But like I said, with Parkview, like I said, they didn't have to do what they did, and I was like, so again, it's nice to have that family atmosphere. So of course,
Yep.
if you working and representing that company, that makes you feel 10 times better.
Absolutely. I love going to work because of the people I get to work with and for, but I love going to work because I feel like we're doing something of value, and that we value people, value these communities that we're in, not just Fort Wayne, but Huntington and LaGrange and Kendallville and Warsaw and Columbia City and all of them. And so, yeah, it feels great to work for an organization that has that mindset and that heart for the community.
Yeah, that's a good thing, though, because like I said, most
Absolutely.
places aren't like that.
Yep.
Hey, Curtis, is myself and Wesley and Magic Jerry all went to the brand new facility in Wabash.
Yeah.
Wow, is that really modern? I couldn't believe it when we had it. You can actually send medicine from the pharmacy right up to whatever floor you need to be by a bullet, they called it, right?
A bullet? No, that's
a
the first time
bullet.
I've heard of that.
They called. I'll let Curtis tell us about it. And also, can you tell us about that one room and I looked at? It was called nuclear medicine. Can you tell us about that?
You know, I am not a doctor, Mr. Sutton. So I probably can't explain nuclear medicine very well. But I do know that, boy, all the advances that we're making in technology, Parkview is right there on the cutting edge, trying to use everything that is coming along technologically to do the very best for the patient. Make it as easy as possible to get medicine. Make it as easy as possible for the doctor, for the nurse, for the provider to give the kind of care that we would give to our own family. And so that's kind of the goal. You know, one of our newest slogans is, we believe in better. And so even though we think we do a good job and we're striving for excellence all the time, we think we can always be a little bit better. And so we're trying to be better each and every day. And sometimes that comes out just in the care that you're giving people. Sometimes it means thinking big picture, long term, how can we use the technological advances to improve our facilities and improve our services. And so you're seeing a lot of that at Wabash for sure, and in Allen County too, with our new buildings and our new expansions.
And what I like too is when somebody comes into the emergency room, it doesn't depend on who goes first. It depends on who's the most critical. And then you have a trauma. Can you tell us about the trauma room?
Yeah, Mr. Sun's got a lot of detailed questions.
Son, are you now become a doctor all of a sudden?
No, I was paying attention when I went to Wabash. I was listening what they were saying.
Now, now I'm calling you Dr. Sun. Now, Mr. Sun.
Yes.
So, like I said, you're full of knowledge, which is good, and Curtis is like is loving it.
Well, Wabash was just so advanced. I was really impressed with it.
Yeah, it really is. And this is the thing about a hospital. You want it to be a building that can be around for decades. And hopefully 20, 30, 40 years from now, people still love the new hospital at Wabash. I think they will. What you have to do is lay some groundwork there and get the cutting edge technology in place and the new ways of delivering care in place so that they do sustain through all these decades. So I think we've done that well at Wabash, and I think the people of that community are going to love the new facility. The location is better too. It's right on 24.
You don't have to only food town.
Yeah, you kind of had to wind your way through town a little bit to get to our current hospital, and now the new one's going to be right there on 24. I think a lot easier to access in every way.
Wow, that's crazy on how hospitals just grow. I mean, we went from having a lot like 2 or 3 hospitals. Now it's expanding. I mean, DuPont's, Parkview DuPont, and then it's just all just expanding. Yeah. With all kinds of things. Hey, you got anything else that you're gonna say, Wesley?
And I got to dig out some training about my webs. I done about in an hour. Then I done them done.
In an hour. So do you feel good about that? Good.
I am really pleased with that.
Good. I'm glad to hear that, Wesley.
Ashley, the person you see there is my cousin.
Okay. When was that picture taken?
About 6 weeks ago.
Okay.
He takes a lot of pride in that picture. Nothing wrong with that,
That was my first time, too.
And it went well. Good.
Man, it's getting better.
Good.
Well, my advice for you is, like I said, I used to be afraid of needles. Look the other way. Look the other way.
Yeah, those who know me well kind of laugh at the fact that I work for a hospital now because I don't like needles. I'm kind of squeamish about blood. And
I am too.
So it's kind of funny that I work at a hospital because I don't really have the stomach. I never had the stomach to even consider being a doctor.
Yeah, I was going to ask you how can you work in a hospital? I know you're doing a totally different way from a doctor, but I'm sure you've seen stuff, patients and stuff like that come and go when you didn't want to.
Right. Part of my team is in the hospital. I'm over the patient advocate team, and so we deal with a lot of people who are in and out of the hospital all the time, trying our very best to help the patients through whatever issues they're having. So. Yeah, I've gotten a taste of the hospital world. I do a lot of community outreach work, but I'm in the hospitals too, and it's a whole different world from a television station. That's for sure.
Especially when you see those doctor shows, you see the ins and outs of, oh my God, I give you credit for that. Even though you do something community outreach, but still, you're still in the hospital. You still see patients come and go. You see stuff that you don't want to see. Yeah, no, I try, and I'm never in anybody's way. I try not to be over there too much where I could see too much or be in anyone's way. But yeah, it's a crazy environment. There's a lot of stuff going on 24/7. That's the other thing about a hospital. It never stops. Yeah. We're a fully staffed hospital 24/7, 365. We've got people there to serve you and to care for you all the time.
I also try to, you guys are probably the first people I ever heard this at a 7:40 doctor appointment.
7:40.
Nice.
I never heard that till now. I mean,
I am that team.
Like I said, life is unpredictable. So like I said, you never know. Like you said, anybody in Parkview or any hospital, it's open 24 hours a day. You'll see what you see. Yeah, hats off to you for that.
Thanks, Jeff.
Oh, not a problem. I can't stand that stuff myself. I'm like,
Well, I think we need to wrap this up.
Yeah. Wesley, Jeff, it was great to be with you guys again.
Good with you again.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on your show.
Again.
Good to see Mr. Sun again.
Yes, good to see you too, Curtis.
Yeah.
I need to cover up now with sunblock.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys later.
I'm a nurse. How do I measure my impact? I can tell you the times that I know I've saved a life. I can tell you the room number, the location, the circumstances. That's easy. Those are the big moments I can never forget, even if I tried. I know when I've saved a life, but how do I know when I've changed one? As nurses, time and experience shape us. At some point, we begin to believe we're only life changers through the profound moments, the big moments. I would argue that no moment needs our presence any less than another. Our paths crossing with the people we serve is no mistake, it's no coincidence. Every moment is perfectly orchestrated and predetermined to shape us and for us to shape others. As we look back over a career of these connections, both profound and ordinary, we can see clearly the path we've taken in becoming who we are today. Like a constellation, we find our way again the moment we identify it. There are no mistakes. We are made to change lives with every connection we make. With every new day, we are molded by the connections of yesterday, and we should be inspired by the connections we know we will make tomorrow. We are life changers in every moment. How can I think of doing anything else? How can I think of being anything else? I'm a life changer. I'm a nurse.
If you're kicking around the idea of buying a new pair of shoes, there might be a few things you want to consider first. Parkview podiatrist Dr.Ashley Bojrab says wearing the wrong shoe or the wrong size can cause some unnecessary problems with your feet.
Over the course of your life, if you're not wearing the right fitted shoe, you know, that width is very important. If you're putting your foot into a narrow shoe, you are basically keeping those toes very tight, and it can cause you to have a lot of pain. You can get ingrown toenails from that, hammer toes, and deformities from your shoes.
Dr. Bojrab says the key is to find the most supportive shoe, and there's an easy way to check to make sure the shoe is good for your foot.
Taking the shoe and picking it up, having the heel in your one hand and the toe box in the other, and then when you try to bend it, it should be stiff, and if it bends, it should only bend in the toe area, not the midfoot. Then when you twist it, it should be very firm and not being able to twist. And then the heel should really try to control the heel motion.
Realistically, it can be difficult to give up a shoe for fashion or convenience purposes. If flip-flops are your go-to in the summer, Dr. Bojrab says moderation and finding a more protective sandal is important.
If I tell you never to wear a flip-flop again, that's not going to happen. But if they have no support and they're not helping your foot out in any way, they're not even very protective, something can go right through that flip-flop and cause you to have quite a bit of trauma.
Wearing high heels can lead to bunion deformities or tighter calf muscles that result in debilitating heel pain. Again, Dr. Bojrab knows some people won't completely give up their beloved stilettos, but she says just being mindful to the amount of time you wear them can help you avoid those lifelong effects.
Basically, you just plan accordingly. Do everything in moderation. If you know you're going to be at work, wear your good supportive athletic shoes while you're at work with the inserts, and then if you're going out to a nice dinner, then take your fun, fancy shoes to change into.
This has been Making the Rounds, brought to you by Parkview Health.
Wesley's Wacky Wild of Professional Wrestling. And I just want to say this, but man, it feels great being back here on TV. I've been on TV itself within probably about a month or so, doing some stuff going on, but it feels great being back. But ladies and gentlemen, you guys know me from doing TV from back in the day to professional wrestling. You guys know me for a lot of professional wrestling, but I'm going to show off the Channel 10 shirt. Coming soon to A Dose of Landis, Channel 10 Legends of Access, my season finale coming soon, that's all I'm going to say. But tonight, whatever, I'm just excited to announce professional wrestling. Well, not really professional wrestling, fun wrestling. We have wrestling figures. We got my two sons, JJ and Brett. How's it going? Wave to everybody out there. And since Ronnie likes my kids so much, he's going to have them wrestle. But tonight we have a special guest referee, Rugged Ronnie. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's first match, making his way down to the area, here is Chris Masters. Oh, yeah, and by the way, the stipulation just been added by our director. He says if we don't do it, we're going to be the ones getting eaten by the shark. But the loser gets eaten by that shark right there. I don't even think the shark has a name yet. But and his opponent, Ezekiel Jackson. Like I said, the loser of this gets ate up. So, Mr. Shark. So, are you ready, referee? Ring the bell, Brett.
Ding, ding, ding.
Both men are getting ready to lock up. The referee is going on. You see the shark, his mouth is salivating. We see JJ's going for it. He takes him down. He's got him down again. Kicks to the chest. He's on the rope while he's doing it. What's going on next? He's taking him out. Oh, he threw him outside the ropes, and Ezekiel Jackson got caught on the ropes. He's going outside to the table side area. What's going on? Is he going for a body slam? He set up for a body slam. Oh, he body slammed him perfect. Right on the spot. And I'm surprised the referee isn't counting. Is the referee blind? Because it's normally... Because this is not a pinfall count anywhere match yet. That has not been made. It's just a regular match. So who's going to win? That shark is so hungry right now. I don't know. He looks like he wants to eat all three persons. If I was the referee, I'd move away from the shark because that shark could get anybody. That shark is a rule breaker of this match. So what's going on? Is he setting up for? He's going off the top rope. What's he doing? Is he going for an elbow? Oh, he missed the kick. The referee is checking on him. What's he going for? Looks like he's got him for a full Nelson. Oh, he took him down with a back body drop. Not a back body drop, but a back suplex. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm hypnotized what's going on here tonight on Wesley's Wacky Wild Professional Wrestling Show. Well, some of them. It's brought to you by Oh, he's telling him to get out. We have a minute left in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. A minute left. He's setting up for what's he setting up for an RKO, looks like? Oh, what? Is it a suplex? Oh, he turned into a DDT.
Come on, get back in the ring.
He's telling the referee to get back in. What's going to happen? 1, 2. Oh, he kicked out, barely kicked out of the match. Barely kicked out. Sorry, gentlemen, I'm still a little bit tired, hypnotized.
And hype.
And hype, too. The shark, the shark is, he don't care who it is. The shark is just hungry. What's he going for? I have 30 seconds left up in the match. 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. 30 seconds. Who's going to win? Oh, he looks like he racked himself on the ropes.
What is he going for?
What's he doing? Oh, he went for a power slam. What's he setting up for? Oh, a nice moonsault. 1, 2, 3. And your winner, Ezekiel Jackson. Well, technically, the winner is the shark, so...
Sorry.
Again, the shark is not being harmed in this atmosphere. So, are you guys ready for the second matchup, ladies and gentlemen? But like I said, don't forget to check out A Dose of Landis every Thursday on Comcast 57 at 11 o'clock on Comcast 57, 527, streaming online, and Jeff Landis on YouTube. You can also check out EWF, SWF, whatever, Skyforce Wrestling on Ronnie's show coming pretty soon, huh? Tag team match. Okay. Like I said, we're getting ready to set up for the next tag team matchup. We should get an interview with the shark and see how he's feeling. But again, like I said, the loser of this gets ate by the shark. So are we gonna have a matchup going on now?
Not yet.
What do you cut? Oh, I thought cut. Go ahead, cut.
I'm not quite ready.
What are you doing? I thought we had all the matches set up.
He needed the bag.
You need something.
Cut real quick. Professional wrestling. This is the main event for tonight here on Wesley's Wacky Wild Wrestling, brought to you by Ronnie's Skyforce Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, this next match scheduled for one fall. Here is Cool. What is so cool about this guy? He's from, we are doing a beach show, so he hails from Venice Beach, California. I mean, take a look at the beach atmosphere. We have sharks, we have suns, we have it all here on Wesley TV. And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, the former WCW Tag Team Champion, here is Buff Bagwell.
Woo!
Now, referee, check all the men.
No.
Now, Shark, are you still hungry?
No, you're not.
Shark is still hungry. Okay. Which I don't blame him because I'm still hungry too. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, ring the bell. Ring the bell, ref. Ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Both men are going at each other. He's set up for a power bomb. Oh, a super power bomb. Oh, what happened? He blocked it. Oh, he's stuck on him. Oh, he threw him right outside the ring. The referee's outside checking on him. You see the chart? Oh, he went for a pin. He went for a.
My neck.
They're outside of the ring. Or outside on the table. Not should I say the ring.
My neck.
The shark. Oh, don't get too close. Oh, whoa. Buff is. Oh, Buff is going off the shark. He is teasing the shark. You see this? He is teasing the shark. Both wrestlers are going on top of shark. Oh, see the shark is so hungry he's eating the ring. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second.
He's not no cool.
Wait a second. His head is still attached. Anything and everything will happen in professional wrestling, especially on this.
I'm
The shark is
cool.
hungry. He's eating anything and
I'm
everything.
cooler than you.
Cool escape. Now, Buff Bagwell, we got 1 more minute left up in this matchup.
Eat the ref.
Now he's feeding in the referee. How?
1, 2, 3.
And you're winner of the match. Cool.
He's actually here cool.
I guess, ladies and gentlemen, this evening, the official winner of the matchup is Shark. The Sharkster has won today. So stay tuned for some more stuff.
Well, welcome back to the day at the beach. We have
Magic Jerry here.
along with
Mary.
and
David.
and
Sammy the Shark.
All right.
and when is your show on, Mr. Jelly?
My show actually comes on every Friday at 6:30, and it's called Jerry Street Magic, and you can pick it up on Access 1, and then, or if you can pick it up also at 2:30 in the morning, or that'd be Saturday morning, or 10:30 Saturday morning. And for you that don't have other ways of picking it up or at home, you can actually write in or get your computer and tell them how they can stream it.
You go to the right place website, acpl.info, and sport, /1, and type in Tilly Street Magic.
And every 2 months, then after 2 months of my shows, then they take those off and they put the newest shows on. So if you wait 2 months, you'll miss some of the old shows. And this is the same happening to you, isn't it, Wesley?
Yes,
on your
it
shows?
is.
Mhm.
And how we do all of you if we want your great magic.
Well, if you'd like to learn more about magic and learn some of the magicians that are local, just give me a telephone call. My personal phone would be 260-747-9696. Call me anytime, and if you want to know more about magic. Okay, are we ready?
Let's get started.
Let's get started. Here we are at the beach. As you see in the background, and we got our beach clothes on today. We don't have a lot of heavy clothes on. We got real light clothes. And you know one thing that here's the shark down here. Okay.
No, he's just a little shark.
Got to look
You
out
don't
for
have
the
to
shark.
He's on the beach.
Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay. Here, Mary, would you show the camera that that's empty?
Yes.
Can you
Yes.
see through there? Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Now, here's a Coke, and I'm going to put the Coke inside of this cylinder, okay? And the Coke has all that red paint on it, okay? And now, the Coke here's the red paint, comes off. All the red paint came off of the Coke, okay? But what do we have left, okay? Well, what we have left is no Coke and no can. See that?
Oh, yeah.
It's totally empty.
Oh, empty.
Yeah.
See that? As you can see through here. There's Mary, show them how it's empty.
Yes.
See through there? Yes.
I can make Coke disappear pretty quickly. Yeah.
Very good, Dave.
Yeah.
You are a magician yourself, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. You see, Mary has something. Mary has actually helped me out in a lot of magic shows, and she's actually going to do an illusion for us today. What are you going to be doing, Mary?
I don't know. I was thinking of planting some flowers in my yard today after we get done here.
Summer. That's a good deal.
I bought them in this bag here. Oh no, it's empty.
It is empty. Would you forget to put them in there, Mary?
No, they were
Dave, did
in
you see
here.
anything in there?
No, I'm just taking care of the shark.
Did you make them disappear?
I don't know. Hey, maybe we can use magic to bring them back. Dave, can you help us out with the magic?
Yeah, it's much. What do I do? Just reach in?
No, just say the magic. Say the magic word and wave it over it.
Hocus, pocus, pocus, docus,
Let's
locus.
see how well your magic is.
See if it works.
It looked empty, but I don't. Do you see anything now?
Oh, there's one.
There's
Look
a
at
box.
that.
Hey,
There's
it came out of
one.
nowhere.
Wow, that was.
Yeah, completely
Hey,
amazing.
you got good magic, Dave. Try that one more time.
Okay, hocus, focus, hopeless. Hopeless focus. Yeah. Oh,
All
it
that's-
worked again.
It
I have
worked
more
again.
power
Look,
than I know.
There it is.
Yeah.
look at that.
is.
Hey,
Wow.
my shark can make
Now
lots
let's
of
look.
things
It's
disappear.
empty now, Dave. Take a
Yeah.
look in there.
Okay,
See
yeah,
that?
it's empty. I don't
It's
see
empty.
anything.
It's empty.
Yeah.
But try your magic one more
Oh.
time.
But I bought 3 of them. I know I bought 3.
Did you?
Yes.
Well,
about 3
Dave,
boxes.
wave your hand over.
Abracadabra, gonna reach out and grab you.
See if that worked.
Well,
it
will you
did.
look at
It
this?
did.
Yeah, reach
Oh.
out and grab someone.
Yes, it did. Oh,
Look
There
at
it is.
that.
Flowers.
All that
flowers.
came out of that little bag.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
You could start a flower
two-
shop like
yeah,
that.
you two can really do magic, I tell you. I'm going to take some cards here. Now, I have 5 cards, okay? This isn't very good cards, are they? You know? There's a 3, a 10, looks like a 4 of diamonds, and an 8 of hearts, and a jack of hearts. Okay, I'm going to take the jack of hearts and put it and give it to you, Mary. And we're going to see what we can do with what we have left. Okay, now we actually have, okay, 4 aces left. Those cards turned into 4 aces.
Wow.
See that?
That's weird.
Don't try that in Vegas.
If we can touch the cards, magicians can touch the card. We can make them anything we want. And we still have
Yeah.
the jack here.
Yeah.
So those
4
worthless
4
cards
aces.
turned into aces.
Wow.
I want you to take any 9 cards you want.
9.
Just take out
Any.
9 cards.
9 cards from the middle or different
Anywhere,
parts.
anywhere you want.
Okay, 3,
Yeah, some in the middle, some near the bottom.
4, 5,
Yeah. Any 9 cards.
7, 8,
Did you say 8?
9. Now, Dave, you take out any 9 cards.
Oh, any 9 cards.
Can I look at them?
Yes, you sure may.
Okay, well, since it doesn't matter which ones are which.
It
One
doesn't.
there, and 2, and 3, and cut it again.
Okay.
4,
Dave, have
and
you ever helped a
5,
magician before?
yeah.
You have, where you're not
and
helping one
6,
now.
and 7, 8, and 9.
And
Okay.
I'm going to take 9 cards out.
Okay.
And if you people at home, if you have a deck of cards, you just take any 9 cards out also. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Can we look at them now?
8, 9. Sure can. Okay. What I'm going to do is, do you know that cards have been around for hundreds of years? But you know, there's been so much thought that been put into these cards that they were designed. 52 is, you think, why would they take 52? And why is there 13 in each suit? All these numbers are kind of weird like. But it was designed if a cowboy was sitting at a poker table and he knows what I know, he could figure out what the other people have in their hands. Just this way. Okay, now these cards, we're going to by random take a card. Look at your cards. The third one from the left, memorize that card.
The third one from my left hand.
You got it memorized?
Yeah.
Now close your cards up in your hand.
Yeah.
Now, did you know that you have a first, middle, and last name?
Yeah.
We all do, right? And so do the cards. The cards have a first, middle, and last name. You at home, if you took the third card from the left also, you can be doing this at home. Okay, now these cards, the first name would be the suit, okay? So it'd be the, in fact, let's make the first name the value of the card, okay? For instance, like you have, if it's a 9, you spell 9, N-I-N-E, If you have an 8, F-I-N-E. If you have an ace, it's only 3 letters, which would be A-C-E or king or queen. Okay, so in your mind, I want you to spell out the name of that card. He's either a 9, 10, queen, jack, king. Okay, spell it out.
Oh, do we both go?
Yeah, all of us do this.
Oh.
Do we start from the
Top.
Does that include the word of?
No, we don't do that yet.
Oh,
All you do, right, that's the middle name. Right now, you just got the value.
The
Whatever
value.
I will help you. Okay.
Is the top the ones that was on the left, or is the
No,
top?
no, the top is the top. Okay, just like this.
Top, the ones that was
okay.
on the left?
Spell out the number you have. Well, you have a 5 or 6, I'll even help you. What number was yours?
King.
Okay, spell out on here king, K-I-N-G.
K-I-N-G.
Now put those on the bottom.
These?
Yep, those will go on the bottom.
Those
okay.
on the bottom.
Now, the middle, you can put yours on the bottom too, Dave.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now, the middle one name is what you said is of. O-F.
Oh.
O-F.
Oh. F.
Now, put those on the bottom. Okay. And now, the next one is the suit. Now,
H-E-A-R-T.
S.
S.
Okay. Mine's S-A-P spades. How do you spell spades? S-P-A-D-E-S. Spades. Okay, did you write yours out like that?
Yeah, I counted it out.
Okay. Now, you remember your card, what it was?
Yeah.
Okay. Your card should now, of all those cards, should be on top.
Oh.
Whoops. That's not, is it?
I think I started from the wrong side.
Is your card on top?
No.
Neither was mine.
No.
Let's see.
No.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, here's what we do. Keep your cards the way they are.
Uh-huh.
Okay, put them back. Put that
one
back on.
down.
Okay, take off one card and put it on the table. Take off 2 cards, put it on the table. Take off 3 cards, put it on the table. Take off 4 cards, put it on the table. Your card should be the next card that you had.
It is.
It is? How
That would
about you?
be
It
the
is.
5 of hearts. And it is.
King of Hearts.
All right.
Yeah,
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, that was
that's
it.
pretty
Yes,
good.
that's really amazing.
That is pretty good.
Okay.
3 minutes. You can't do a big one.
Let's see.
Do this.
Yeah, I'll do this one. Okay. Tell you what, I'm a mind reader, okay? So I'm going to try you, Dave. I'm going to take my pen out. Okay, I want you to think of any number from 1 to 1,000.
Oh,
I'm going to
any
tell you what
number.
you're going to say. You got one in your head?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what you're going to say. Look at my eyes. I'm going to figure this out, what you're going to say. Got it. Okay, Dave, I'm going to say what you're going I'm going to show you what you're going to say. Was your number 747?
Incorrect.
No?
Oh, yeah, I guess no.
It would be no? Okay, no.
Oh, okay. No.
All right, no, it wasn't that number. Very good.
Shame on you.
Not enough room for incorrect.
Yeah, that's simpler. Isn't it? Yeah, but that means the same thing.
Yeah, I
really.
didn't have enough room. In fact, I don't know if I can spell incorrect.
You're
Okay.
trying not to help the
Yes.
physician, huh?
Yeah, have you ever helped them before? Okay, I'll try this. Okay, I have 4 blue cards here. Okay. And since we'll use Mary this time, okay. Mary, let's use your mind, okay? We're going to say, like, do you have, let's see, there's only one lady in the deck, okay? And that lady would be a queen, okay? So let's pretend like these are 4 queens, okay? Now, if these 4 queens, we have, oh, look, we have a red one, okay,
Yes.
of all these blue ones.
Yes.
So what I want you to do is pick black or red.
Black.
Black, okay, we'll get rid of the black. We just have the red left, okay? Now, of the red, do you want diamonds or hearts?
Hearts.
Hearts, are you sure that's the one you want? Okay. This red card we had is the Queen of Hearts.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
Isn't that something? It's the only
Cool.
red card. All the rest of these,
Cool.
all the rest of these are blue.
Cool.
And show them what this blue card is.
Oh. Just turn it over.
Turn it over.
Blank.
Blank.
Blank. These were all blank, and the only card we had was the card that you picked. Okay. Thank you very much for both of you joining me and doing magic.
When is your show on again?
If you tune in on Friday at 6:30, the first show will be showing then. And if you missed that one, you can catch it again at 2:30 in the morning, Saturday morning, or 10:30 Saturday morning. And next week will be a totally different show. Or you can pick it up at any time you want within the first 2 months of the show showing on the library streaming, which Wesley has told us how. You just go Fort Wayne Public Library and then look under Access, and you'll be there. Okay, thank you very much.
Yep. Also see David Soward's on YouTube, 9:30 on Tuesdays, channel 57.
That's right,
Yep.
David.
Is it streaming on YouTube?
No, the streaming's not on YouTube, but I'm on YouTube also. So the streaming is actually the public library. What that is anybody with a computer can get these shows, even if you're in California.
On the computer.
You can pick these shows up. So take advantage of streaming. You can see everything that's going on at the library. Thank you, and goodbye.
Hey, Mr. Sonny.
Yeah, what time is it?
It's time for birthday shout-outs. June 1st, Pat Uter.
June 1st, David Pallard.
June 2nd is Mark Stocker.
June 2nd, also Walter Wuptis.
June 2nd, Chris Parker.
June 2nd is John Thompson.
June 3rd, Dale Blutz.
June 4th, Jeff Jones Jr.
And June 6th is Nick Nash.
June 6th, also Justin Harold.
June 7th, Jessica Breshaw.
June 8th is Brandy Cooper.
June 8th, also Musho.
June 9th, Alan Bakes.
June 11th is Dominic Howard.
June 11th, also Blue Pride.
June 11th, Tom Taylor.
June 12th is Amar Hassan.
June 12th, also Alex Steyer.
June 23rd, Rachel Hollins Knight.
And June 23rd is Brian Dawkins.
June 24th, Mike Harbor.
June 24th, Tassie Bates.
June 26th, Annalisa Algoff.
And June 26th is Ellie Stevens.
June 27th is Nicole Ann Barnes.
Vardy. June 27th, Carol Varble.
Hey, Wesley, for someone to get their names on the birthday shout out, how can they do that at home?
They can download us at Wesley's TV on Facebook or email me at adabustulane@gmail.com.
Landis and Wesley, some things that can happen at the beach we're going to be talking about today, which would be insect bites, stings, and allergic reactions. Insects and spider bites often cause minor swelling, redness, pain, and itching. These mild reactions are common and may last for either a few hours or a few days. Home treatment is often all that is needed to relieve the symptoms of mild reaction to common stings or biting insects and spiders.
Some people have more severe reactions to bites and stings. Babies and children may be more affected by bites and stings than adults.
Examples of serious stuff, such as severe allergic reactions, such as that are not common, are life-threatening, or require emergency care. Signs and symptoms include.
Okay, which could include shock, which may occur if the circulatory system cannot get enough blood to the vital organs.
Coughing, sneezing, trouble breathing, or feeling a fullness in the mouth or throat.
Swelling of the lips, tongue, ears, eyelids, palms of these hands, soles of your feet, meniscus membranes. Also, look out for that just as well.
Yes, lightheadedness and confusion can happen.
Nausea, diarrhea, and stomach cramps.
Raised itchy bumps called hives, which you get hives all over your body anywhere it happens. The reddening of the skin. These symptoms often occur with other symptoms reactions. So you gotta watch out for the other reactions because they will spread just as well.
A toxic reaction can happen with just a single bite or sting. Spiders or insects that may cause these include black widow spiders, brown recluse spiders, scorpions, and pus caterpillars, or some people call them woolly slugs.
A toxic reaction to couple stings from a bee, mist, or fire ant. A bee leaves its stinger behind and dies after stinging. Honeybees are also called killer bees, more efficient than common honeybees, and often check together in great numbers. Reaction to bee stings can range from stem swelling and redness to serious ulcer reaction. Rest, intrinsitis, and rattle touches can sting or an or. A fire ant attaches itself to a person by biting its claws and biting its head. It stings from its body in a centimeter pattern at several sites.
Now, speaking of that, living in a trailer, stuff like that, spiders and ants and stuff like that go around. So like I said, no matter what, ants happen everywhere. So you can feel them bite you, and sometimes they itch. So like I said, yeah. But again, the large skin reaction, a swelling of redness spread all the way through the site of the bite, or stung, may be as large as the major joints such as the elbow and your shoulder. So again, like I said, it could spread. Just one bite can spread fast.
Yeah, Dr. Landis, skin infection at the site of the bite or sting.
Venom sickness and reaction to the medicine serum used to treat a bite or sting. Venom sickness may cause hives and flu-like symptoms about 3 to 21 days after the use. Of venom.
If a virus infection. Sorry, there's another gentleman. I'm just tired. Been working all day. A virus infection, mosquito bites can spread like the West Nile virus. That's been very well known all around the United States and different countries as well. Causing an inflammatory of the brain. For information, see the topic of West Nile virus.
A parasite infection like infectious mosquitoes can spread malaria. For more information, see the topic of malaria.
What is pityriasis or allergic reaction?
Pityriasis is a severe allergic reaction that affects the entire body system. It can occur a few seconds or minutes after the person is exposed to the substance of being allergic to whatever it is.
And Nurse Wesley, what are the symptoms and the signs of several allergic reactions that may include what?
It may include itching, raised or red bumps on the skin, hives or ills, sneezing or definitely bleeding, rapid swelling in one or the body. Swelling is most hideous when it involves the lips, tongue, mouth, throat, and interferes with breathing. Tummy pains or cramps, nausea, vomiting, low blood pressure, sight, and unconscious.
The sooner the symptoms occur after exposure of the substance, the more severe it could happen with the reaction. Will most likely be. So, like I said, you can be allergic to this stuff. For exposure of several exposures, a reaction is threatening. So go to the emergency room. If you get bit and you're reacting with your face, you're getting swollen up, my advice: go to the emergency room. Take care of yourself before it gets worse. Because again, a little bug could do such a bite, but it could also be deadly. So I recommend you guys to go to any hospital if it gets any worse. So this has been Dr. Landis, Nurse Wesley, Dr. Sun. I don't know how Dr. Sun gets to the hospital, but he does give advice just as well. So again, like I said, if you get bit and if it gets worse, go to the ER. Don't hesitate. Just regulate and go to it.
Thank you very much, Dr. Landis, and thank you, Wesley.
Thank
and
you,
now
Mr.
we stay
tuned
tuned
for
for
more.
more.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Mr. Shark here. Sammy the Shark. No, I'm not with the mob. I'm here with Mary. She's not afraid of sharks as long as they're like a mile away.
Yes, I like coming to the beach, but there's only one problem.
Yeah, me. Yeah. You know, I sit in the ocean and I tell the people on the beach, come on in, the water's great. And they don't seem to believe me. I don't know why. Yeah, I have trouble, making friends with people in the water. Yeah. Well, you look nice. Do you mind if I take you out for a bite?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, we can
I
go
would
to
shake your hand, but
Yeah, I don't have hands, just flippers. Do you need your fingernails trimmed?
no, thank
No,
you. No,
that's
thank
good.
you.
I don't know where your fingernails end and your fingers begin, but that's all right. I like lady fingers.
I can bite my own
Yeah.
nails off.
Okay. Well, Shark likes women because we like people who taste great. I mean, have great taste. That's it.
Do you like lady fingers?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. People ask, are sharks dangerous? Sharks kill 12 people a year.
Oh.
And you know how many sharks that humans kill every hour?
Oh,
11,000.
really?
So who is more dangerous?
Oh,
I mean, actually,
never thought
sharks
of it.
are afraid of humans.
Never thought of it
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
giving me a
So
new
actually,
perspective.
we should make movies about humans killing sharks.
Yeah.
They made The Cove. That was about it. Anyway, good advice. Never work for anyone who has a shark tank. I don't know. You've seen these spy movies where someone falls on the shark tank.
Oh.
Yeah, if you're getting a job, don't work for someone who has a shark tank because you never know if you're going to end up feeding the sharks.
Yeah, that's why they have them in the movies. Yeah.
Yeah. Why won't sharks eat lawyers?
I don't know.
Professional courtesy. Yeah. What's a shark's favorite rapper?
Rapper? I don't know.
Yeah, MC Hammerhead.
Oh.
What's a shark's favorite Bible story?
Gee, what is it?
Noah's shark.
Oh. Isn't that Noah's Ark?
Noah's shark.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What's a shark's favorite movie?
I don't know.
Eating Nemo.
Oh, no. Oh.
Obviously not Jaws. We were considering suing them over this.
Oh, I hated that
Jaws.
movie. Oh.
I hate. If anyone should hate Jaws, it should be people like me.
Oh.
Crazy shark treatment. I went a little crazy, so I had electroshark therapy.
Oh, electroshock. Shark.
Where do the sharks borrow money?
Well, where did they borrow money?
From the loan shark or the
Oh.
river bank.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Well, we are card sharks, and why won't sharks eat clowns?
Why?
Because they taste funny.
Oh. Oh.
What's a shark's favorite sandwich?
What would that be?
Peanut butter and jellyfish.
Oh, jellyfish.
What do British sharks eat?
British sharks.
Yeah.
What do
Fish
they
and kids.
Oh.
Well,
fish.
not really. I told you that sharks kill very few humans, and actually we get the worst end of that deal, as you know. Who visits sharks at Christmas?
I don't know.
Santa Jaws.
Oh, Santa Claus.
Yeah. What do sharks call human children?
What?
Appetizers. Well, not really. Actually, sharks eat mostly fish. Yeah, we prefer ships. You know what the shark's favorite job search site is?
Job search site?
Yeah, where do sharks look for jobs?
That's a tongue twister. Okay, where?
Seamonster.com.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Well, I got to go soon. I got to check my sea mail.
Oh.
We sharks like to get online. As long as it's not a fisherman's line.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I think sharks survived the flood, didn't they?
Oh, yeah. We couldn't get on the boat, but we
Yeah.
were underneath the flood. It
Yeah.
didn't really affect us.
Right.
Okay, well, I'll see you, and maybe I'll see you at the beach. Yeah. This is Sammy the Shark saying, be nice to the sharks, and they won't bother you. Okay?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's hard to believe.
Okay. Bye now.
Wesley and Dave and JJ, we have some facts about beaches. Okay, some beaches are covered in pebbles. Some beaches are covered in sand.
Most sand is made of tiny pieces of water and cells.
The sand gets hot in the sun.
The waves crash against the rocks. Be careful.
You can press your toes into the warm sand.
Always wear sunscreen at the beach.
Only swim with adults are nearby.
Plants that live at the seashore have to survive strong winds and salty air and water.
Many birds live at the seashore because there is lots of food to eat for them.
Journalists fly over the water and dive to catch fish.
Oyster catchers use their long beaks to pull up worm from the sand.
Birds build nests and lay eggs by the seashore.
Sea turtles can live as long as 100 years.
Most seabirds fly over to some warmer places when the weather is cold.
On the seabed, pressers grow inside some oyster shells. They are very rare.
Tentacles, tongue, thin parts of a sea creature.
Scallops are a small creature that lives in a shell.
Finish warm pieces of leaf-like seaweed that float in the water.
Air bladders, pods filled with air that make seaweed and jellyfish float.
Gills, part of a fish that helps it breathe underwater.
The coral is lots of small tiny animals called pollies that live in the warm sea.
Bells are a fit letter of fat that keeps many sea critters warm.
Sea gulls live on seahorses all over the world.
Tide, the continual rise and fall in the levels of an ocean's surface caused by the pull of the sun and moon on the earth.
Today, many salmon are farmed in open net cages. They are fed fish pellets and antibiotics, a type of drug such as penicillin that kills bacteria is used to fight a disease. These are the type of pellets we feed to the salmon, which prevent breakouts of diseases. Well, Wesley, do we stay tuned for more? We really enjoyed the fishy poem you did. Mary, we're going to ask you to do another one. How about this poem is called On the Beach at Night?
By Walt Whitman. The sea is calm tonight. The tide is full. The moon lies fair upon the straits. On the French coast, the light gleams and is gone. The cliffs of England stand, glimmering and vast, out in the tranquil bay. Come to the window, sweet is the night air. Only from the long line of spray where the sea meets the moon-blanched land. Listen, you hear the grating roar of pebbles which the waves draw back and fling at their return upon the high strand. Begin and cease, and then again begin, with tremulous cadence slow, and bring the eternal note of sadness in. Sophocles long ago heard it on the Aegean, and it brought into his mind the turbid ebb and flow of human misery. We find also in the sound a thought, hearing it by this distant northern sea. The sea of faith was once too at the full and round earth's shore, lay like the folds of a bright girdle furled, but now I only hear its melodious, long withdrawing roar, retreating to the breath of the night wind down the vast edges drear and naked shingles of the world. Ah, love, let us be true to one another, for the world which seems to lie before us like a land of dreams, so various, so beautiful, so new, hath really neither joy nor love nor light nor certitude nor peace nor help for pain. And we are here as on a darkling plain, swept with confused alarms of struggle and flight, where ignorant armies clash by night.
Mary, I could really enjoy the vision that I got when you were reading On the Beach at Night. Thank you very much, Mary. And now stay tuned for more. Mary Baran doing a poem, and today's poem is On the Beach at Night.
It's actually three baby fish. Three baby fish swam toward a clam. The clam opened up and then it went bam. One baby fish was caught inside. The other babies swam away to hide. Up swam mama fish, mad as can be. Let go of my babies before I count 3. The clam opened up, the fishies swam out. Then they gave a big fishy shout. That's it.
Very good, Mary. Good job.
In this water.
And now stay tuned for more.
About the community impact and then kind of what it means for our coworkers. So what does this new hospital mean for the Wabash community?
You know, it's huge to the Wabash community. First, we're adding services, especially with labor and delivery coming on. So that's a big deal to this community. We've not done labor and delivery here since 2004. So that's probably the thing our community is most excited about. The other thing is just that we've upgraded. We have a lot of new technology, not necessarily new services, but newer technology than we already have, or brand new technology we don't currently have. And the building was built very specifically with our community and the patients in mind, so that it's more accessible to those areas where more patients use. The things that our patients use the most often, lab, radiology, and outpatient surgery, are near the front of the building. So we really try to keep the patient and their needs in mind when we built it.
Oh, perfect. So as far as coworkers, you and I talked a little bit about the excitement surrounding this move. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
It's been so cool to see and so gratifying to see our coworkers get excited. As they've been coming in for training, they're coming back excited, little anxious, but more excitement than anxiety, which is wonderful. And then getting ready for our tours and all, it's been wonderful to see everyone pull together, and people are doing whatever it takes to make the building shine and sparkle for our tours. So we're excited about that.
Wonderful. Will you talk a little bit about, I overheard a little bit about the move and what takes place on that day about transporting patients?
So at 6 a.m. we close our current facility on June 27th, and at 6 a.m. that same day we open here. So the ED will stay open and take patients up through 5:59. Starting at 6, we'll start taking patients here. Our night shift will just stay over for all the patient care areas and work until the last patient's gone, whether that's in the ED or inpatient. And the day shift will just start here. So our staff have been planning very diligently with the ambulance service in town, Wabash Fire Department ambulance, as well as Parkview ambulance services. And we will at 6 a.m. start transporting inpatients over here. And we will do that over and over as many times as we need to get all the inpatients over here. And again, lab, radiology, ED, inpatient services, pharmacy will all stay there and also have staff here until the last patient's gone there.
Okay. Yeah. Teamwork.
A lot of teamwork, a lot of planning, but our staff have done, our leadership team has done a phenomenal job in planning that. They really have. It's not something that keeps me up at night because they've got it down.
Good. Good. That's reassuring. That's very reassuring.
Yeah.
All right. I think we have what we need. Yeah.
Good. Doors right ahead. So we'll come out through here. Yeah, here. More free up. Yes. So the things hanging from the ceilings are what we call the booms. And you'll see the video, the video screens and the one over here. One of the things that I mentioned our foundation did for us was they bought video integration system. So when the surgeon is working, they've got different information coming to them from our electronic record, from the radiologist's reports, that's a different system, from their office record. If they're doing a scope or something, they're looking at that on a screen. Currently, to move a screen from this report to this, I want to see something on C, the staff have to manually get on a computer and do that. The video integration system brings all these different systems in and basically very quickly lets the staff move images to whichever screen the physician wants it on at that point in time. Again, not something that's necessary in a hospital yet, but it's becoming that way. So we have a new orthopedic surgeon starting in August, Dr. Mitch Etkin, and one of his first comments, he's coming out of residency in June, and one of his first comments to us was, will you have video integration? Because they're training on it, so they're used to it, they want it. So we were excited that the foundation could step in and help us with that. Not necessary, but a nice thing, and it's becoming necessary. Okay.
One of the two booms, the boom that's not located, of course the head of the bed is there, is the anesthesia boom, which has the gases to put someone safely to sleep, if you will. We also, one of the improvements that we have is a Pyxis medication dispensing device strictly for anesthesia, which we don't have in our current hospital. This is additional boom that carries all the equipment that is necessary. And all the cords, all the outlets are here, and they're powered by emergency power, so if we were to lose the power, they can still conduct surgery as well. And so all of those are here. The other improvement that we have is the high intensity lights that are here, and most of the time people are sleeping by the time they get in here, so they don't know that the overhead lights go out, and they use strictly the high intensity lights in order to have a more efficient surgical procedure. Also, the substerile room, and right behind the window that is here, the surgeon or the surgical staff come through, they scrub and become sterile, and then they enter the room. Usually, I want to call it rear end first, and then they come in this way, so they're clean, and then they continue with their sterile process. And normally this room is very cold during a surgical case, and that's to reduce infections. The infections that like warm, like it is today, it's usually more on the colder side. So everybody is...
The Pyxis machine Kathy referenced, Pyxis is an automated medication system. So we have them on all the patient care units. So a nurse has to go, they have to log into the system and they have to tell what patient they're getting and what medication they're getting, so that we can track what medication, and the record will track that it was actually administered. That's an automated system for the anesthesiologist. So the only people who can access that machine are the anesthesiologists. So it gives them all their medications right here. They can access it. We don't have to have staff getting into medication and bringing it to them. It's all there for them. So that is something nice for us, and we're excited about.
Again, patient safety.
Absolutely, patient safety issue. We spent a lot of time talking about patient safety.
Are both operating rooms identical, or is one of them specialized?
They are primarily identical with the exception of, actually, both of them have the gases in case we have to do an emergency C-section in this. The gases that are located on this wall are for the infant. So we haven't brought that Panda infant warmer out of its box yet, but there is one that will be stationed here for emergency C-sections.
They're just mirror images of each other. Yeah.
Any questions?
Okay. Another area we're excited about. We're going this way. So these are our prep recovery rooms. We brought you backwards through surgery. If you're coming for surgery, you'd come in this door over here, and you'd come into one of these rooms. You'd be prepped. You'd go back into surgery, come out into what we call PACU, the room over there, which is just the first stage of recovery, and then come into the prep, back to a prep recovery room until you're ready to go home, and we'd send you back out the front. And we'll walk back through there. But this is obviously the prep recovery nurses station with their nourishment area, and then their med room is back behind. And we do have a consult room here right on this end. One door in is from inside surgery, one door in is from outside surgery, so the family can come in one door, the physician can come in another if they're in that waiting room, but then we consult with them, the physician consults with them in a private area, so that they're not being told whatever news they're getting in a public area. So we're going to head back out there and head to the cafeteria real quick to take a peek. Actually, I'll skip that. Well, no, we'll take a peek in case you don't come for lunch. That's the surgery waiting area, if you will. The lockers, just so people, when my husband had surgery about a year and a half ago, they put his clothes in a little bag and gave it to me. And what do you do with the bag? So you can come pick a locker, you know, open it up, stick your stuff in, lock it up, and walk away, and you just have to keep the key. So, okay. We'll go take a peek at the cafeteria and then go to the medical office building very quickly. Lunches are ready. Okay. So this is our cafeteria. We love this space. It's beautiful. It's one of the spaces our coworkers talk about the most when they come. They're like, "This is gorgeous." And we're going to come back here and let you have lunch. But I just wanted to peek in case you aren't able to stay for lunch. We do have the ability with our serving area. We'll be able to serve a lot more variety than what we serve now. We're excited about that. And if you came to our cafeteria right now, you wait in line as you go through. And if you just want to drink, you're in line behind everybody else. So this is station, so if all you want is a drink, you go to the drink station, you check out. So it's much more efficient. Our staff actually have more concern about waiting in line because they're trying to get back to their area, and they've always said, what can we do about that? And so we tried to address some of that here. But we're very excited about this. Oh, we do have the outdoor patio. They're actually laying pavers today where we will have some outdoor seating, and that we're hoping to get put in here today and tomorrow. And we're excited about that too. Just number one, the light that comes in from there, but also the ability for people to go outside and eat if they want on nice days. You might not have wanted to do that yesterday. It was a little warm, but have the ability. Our landscaping company is bringing some of the cornerstones and over and going to do some landscaping with those, so we bring some of our history with us. They're hoping to also get the arch off that was over the door of the original hospital and bring it over. It's 100 years old, so we're hoping it doesn't break, but as I told them, if it stays here at the current site, it'll get torn down, so do your best, and we're going to try and bring that over. And they're going to incorporate that into the landscaping as well. So trying to bring some history with us.
So the old hospital, after this one opens, the old one, everything is over here now.
Everything is here. We will close that one. June 27th, we open here at 6 a.m. We close that hospital at 6 a.m. So everything moves. I want to take you into the medical office building very quickly. I want to show you especially our infusion rooms and our cardiopulmonary rehab, and then we will come back here for lunch. So we have a connecting hallway. Hello. We built this hallway purposefully so if somebody is in that medical office building seeing a physician and they need to come over for an x-ray or something, or they want to go to the cafeteria, they can come over and not have to leave the building, if you will. So this is just the connecting part here. Down here, Parkview Physicans Group has 2 office spaces on the right hand. So patients come in, if they go to the right, they'll be in the family practice area. They come to the left, we'll have our obstetrician and our orthopedic surgeon and podiatry working over here. We're going to go upstairs. When we get up there, there's another suite, office suite, that'll have some of our PPG specialties as well as other specialists who just rent space from us. We have a lot of visiting specialists. We're going to go to the left side, which is the hospital space where we have infusion and cardiopulmonary rehab. Elevator there if you'd like to use it, or we can take the stairs. Either one's acceptable too. Joe, it's changed since you last saw.
Quite a bit.
It's changed a bit since last week. We've been working hard.
Yes, you got the sign up too.
Yes, we do. I got the message on it. That was fun. So again, we're going to go here. And go in the right door. No, I'm going in the wrong doors here. So this is our infusion room. We do a lot of chemotherapy. We do a lot of other infusions, whether it's blood transfusions or IV antibiotics, things like that. This is typical bay. We have 6 bays. We also have a private infusion room. So if somebody wants privacy, more privacy, or they need it, the nurses, or they're sicker, we have that ability. We like this because our patients have a wonderful view while they're going through infusion. So a new space, we've been doing infusion though for years and working with PPG Cardiology and the Cancer Institute, oncology, wrong specialty, and the Cancer Institute. So we're tied to them, and so our oncologist, Dr. Pennington, is tied to the Cancer Institute and is working with them on things. When a patient, if they get sent, if they just come see Dr. Pennington, they can get all their care here. Even if they end up going to a subspecialist in Fort Wayne and they need chemotherapy, they can come back here. So we love that we can offer that service close to home for our patients.
How many infusion suites do you have here?
We have 6 bays, 6 of these bays, and 1 private room.